Dear friends, welcome to a personalized episode of Enlighten. Today we will explore how neural networks and Bayesian neural networks differ, learn about Gong's journey in revolutionizing sales with AI, and discuss the benefits of a giving work style. Stay tuned for insights on these fascinating topics. What exactly are neural networks, and why are Bayesian neural networks different from traditional models? Let's start by understanding the basics. Neural networks are a core concept within machine learning designed to help machines make decisions in ways that mimic human reasoning. Think of neural networks as a network of interconnected nodes, or neurons, similar to the human brain. These nodes work together to recognize patterns, interpret sensory data, and generate predictions. Imagine you're teaching a computer to recognize images of cats and dogs. You feed it thousands of pictures, and the neural network processes these images through several layers. The input layer first receives the images. The hidden layers analyze features like shapes and colors, and the output layer finally decides whether it's a cat or a dog. This process involves adjusting weights and biases within the network to improve accuracy over time. One common training method is backpropagation, where the network learns from its errors and continuously fine-tunes its predictions. Now, let's talk about Bayesian neural networks, or BNNs. Unlike traditional neural networks that use fixed weights and biases, BNNs use probability distributions. This means each neuron considers a range of values for each input, incorporating a layer of probabilistic reasoning. The advantage here is that BNNs can express uncertainty and update their beliefs based on new data. So, instead of giving just one prediction, a BNN can provide a range of possible outcomes and indicate how confident it is about each one. When might you want to use a Bayesian neural network? BNNs are particularly useful in scenarios where data is limited or noisy. For example, in medical diagnosis, you might have a small dataset of patient symptoms and outcomes. A traditional neural network might struggle with this, but a BNN can handle the uncertainty better, providing not just a diagnosis, but also the likelihood of various outcomes. This is crucial in fields like healthcare or finance, where the cost of incorrect predictions can be high. Another situation where BNNs shine is when you need to understand the confidence behind your model's predictions. In autonomous driving, for instance, knowing the likelihood of various scenarios can help the system make safer decisions. BNNs provide this additional layer of insight, which can be invaluable in making informed, cautious choices. However, BNNs aren't without their challenges. They can be computationally intensive and complex to implement, making them less suitable for very large datasets. Additionally, using prior distributions instead of fixed parameters can limit the ability to incorporate certain functional beliefs. In summary, Bayesian neural networks offer unique advantages in handling uncertainty and making informed decisions, particularly when dealing with limited or noisy data. Now, let's look at how Ilan Reshef's clear vision and determination helped Gong succeed in the competitive AI-driven sales market. What does it take for a startup to find its product-market fit? Some companies take winding paths with multiple pivots, like how Twitter began as a podcasting platform and Slack started as a live chat for a video game. But what about those founders who have a clear vision right from the start and stick to it, no matter what? Ilan Reshef, the CPO and co-founder of Gong, is one such founder. Gong is an AI-powered platform designed to help sales teams understand customer interactions better. The idea for Gong was born out of the belief that traditional CRMs weren't capturing the full story. When Amit Bendov, Reshef's co-founder, pitched the idea to him, they never strayed from their vision, even when faced with skeptical investors, privacy concerns, and a market that wasn't yet enthusiastic about AI back in 2015. Their commitment paid off. Today, Gong boasts over 4,000 customers and has raised $584 million. Remarkably, it took the company only a few months to find its initial product-market fit. But where did Reshef's intuition come from? A seasoned product leader and second-time founder, he began as an engineer and product architect during the dot-com era, and later co-founded the e-commerce startup Web College, which he eventually sold to Answers in 2013. In reflecting on his journey, Reshef shares that Gong's success was driven by a strong product vision and early validation from design partners. It all began in 2015, during Reshef's sabbatical after selling Web College. He spent that time meeting potential co-founders and exploring ideas. It was during this period that he met Bendov, who had noticed a sales problem at his previous company, Sisense. Despite good CRM data, deals weren't closing. Bendov realized that recording sales conversations provided valuable insights, sparking the idea for Gong. They anticipated that video would become a more common medium for sales conversations, even before the pandemic accelerated this trend. Reshef immediately saw the potential to automate and improve the sales recording process using AI. They observed that while marketing had numerous automated tools, sales lagged behind, relying mostly on CRMs. Confident that other companies faced the same problem and that AI could solve it, they pressed on despite early doubts from investors. To validate their idea, Reshef and Bendov created a basic slide deck to pitch the concept to potential customers. This early visualization helped secure interest and pre-seed funding. Reshef, despite being rusty in coding, built the first prototype himself, a simple but functional version that recorded calls and provided basic analytics. Their first users were 12 design partners who provided critical feedback and validation. These partners were pivotal in the early stages, helping Gong refine its product and proving that there was a real market need. The early signs of product-market fit were clear when users complained if a call wasn't recorded, indicating they relied on the tool. When Gong started charging for the service, 11 out of the 12 design partners paid immediately, confirming the product's value. As Gong scaled, Reshef balanced strategic and tactical product priorities by focusing on both long-term vision and customer feedback. This approach allowed Gong to evolve into a comprehensive revenue intelligence platform, adding features like forecasting and sales engagement based on customer needs and market demands. Looking ahead, Reshef sees AI continuing to enhance sales efficiency by automating mundane tasks, allowing salespeople to focus on building relationships. His journey with Gong underscores the importance of conviction and a clear vision in founding a successful startup. In essence, the story of Gong is a testament to the power of a well-defined vision and the resilience to see it through, no matter the challenges. Now, let's explore how Robin, an engineering manager, exemplifies the giver work style and its benefits. Have you ever wondered what makes certain people in the workplace exceptionally productive and helpful? Today we're exploring the fascinating world of givers. Let me introduce you to Robin. He's an engineering manager who spends a lot of his time helping people outside his team. Despite this, Robin remains the most productive and fastest problem solver among us. He also manages to take care of his team effectively. It turns out Robin belongs to a special category of people, known as givers. In his book, Give and Take, Adam Grant divides work styles into 3 categories: takers, matchers, and givers. Takers are focused on themselves and often exploit others. When you ask a taker for help, they'll likely say they don't have the time or knowledge. Matchers, on the other hand, believe in fairness. They'll help you if they know you'll help them later, or if you've helped them before. Givers are the rare breed who help unconditionally, without expecting anything in return. They make your problem their problem, and work tirelessly to support you. Interestingly, studies have shown that givers tend to be the lowest performers initially because they spend so much time helping others. For example, a study of over 600 medical students found that givers had the lowest grades at the beginning. But here's the twist. Givers also end up being the highest achievers over time. They often outperform takers and matchers by a significant margin in the long run. This pattern holds true across various industries, where top performers are frequently givers who generate substantially more revenue. Take Robin, for instance. Because he is always involved in solving complex problems as the last resort, he continually learns new things. Over the years, this has built his incredible intuition, allowing him to solve problems quickly and effectively. When Robin needs help, people are eager to assist him because of his reputation for being a giver. This visibility and goodwill can also help in advancing one's career. However, being a giver isn't without its challenges. Overgiving can lead to burnout and being taken advantage of. Signs of overgiving include feeling constantly drained, being exploited by others who rely on your help without making an effort themselves, and creating dependency where people expect you to solve all their problems. The most effective givers view their generosity as a choice, not a compulsion. They know when to say no and prioritize their own well-being. Robin himself admits that while his giving nature often makes him late to meetings, he finds it worthwhile if it saves someone else hours of work. He balances his giving by ensuring he's on time for critical meetings. So, can you change your style to become more of a giver? According to Grant, even if you start giving with mixed motives, the act itself has positive outcomes. It can shift your mindset towards becoming more altruistic over time. Personally, as someone who identifies as a matcher, I've tried to incorporate more giving into my life. While it hasn't completely changed who I am, it's a step in the right direction. As a manager, encouraging a culture of giving within your team can be incredibly beneficial. Give your team the space to breathe and talk to them about the advantages of helping others. Appreciate those who do and let them know their efforts are valued. The key takeaway here is that while giving can initially seem like it hinders personal performance, in the long run, it leads to greater success and fulfillment. We explored how neural networks, including Bayesian models, enhance decision-making, highlighted Gong's success through clear vision and AI in sales, and discussed the benefits of a giving work style. Stay tuned for more updates. Dear friends,